Hi, Scott Orland with Cinema Magazine. The new TV series coming your way is called Hollywood, and we're here with one of the stars, Jim Parsons. Jim, for 12 years, you played Sheldon Cooper, who, let's say, had quite an acerbic tone in which he dealt with other people. But Henry Wilson takes it to a whole different level. Talk about, was there a freedom in that or an awkwardness?
Mostly it was a freedom. It really was. It was something, it was a character that's foreign enough from me, both as a human and from anything I had gotten to play before, that it really felt fun. And with Ryan Murphy helming it, I felt very safe to be able to play and experiment and do things. The only thing harrowing was some of the really most vile parts to say. The first couple of times you actually say those words to another human being, you feel icky, or I did.
Now, you play this agent who basically discovers Rock Hudson, and Henry really existed. Yeah. But I want to kind of take you out of that equation. Was there an agent that discovered you? Was there somebody that was an important mentor along the way?
When I first moved to New York, I did a showcase with my grad school class, and from there I got an agent. It was Innovative Artists I was with, and they were a very good agency, and it wasn't just one person in particular. It was a few of them there that were a team that really helped me find established footing in the world of on-camera work.
And, too, for a lot of people who are outside the Hollywood system, they look at the Vanity Fair Hollywood party as the ultimate glamour Hollywood party to go to. And in this series, people are going to see it's George Cukor has that party that everybody seems to want to go to. So once you started getting successful, do you remember an event, a Hollywood party or something that you went to where you felt like, I've made it, I'm here at?
I would say, well, to your organization, being invited to the Golden Globes was something that I had seen on TV for so many years. And there's always such a wide swath of industry people there. It's because it's TV and film both. That was a very big moment. And I like that because there's a reason to be there. Anything that's like the other parties, that's just a party. I tend to like smaller things at home. So I tend to stay away from the ones that are impressive.
I always love actors have to have skill sets, or at least when they step up to a different role. Sometimes you have to ride a horse, you have to shoot a gun. You got to dance.
Not well. It was wonderful. I mean, look, there were two main things about it. One was I played a character who didn't need to be a good dancer, so I didn't feel that pressure. But the second thing was I played a character who, this was such an odd choice of a passionate expression for him. And as an actor, I love a mismatch like that. That was, I really, that was as fun as anything you get to do, just to be that, what is happening? That's my place to be.
And I want to go back to that George Cukor party for a second, because what I thought was fascinating was just the whole the dinner situation of Vivian Lee was sitting right across from you. This George Cukor's next to you. If you had to have the ultimate dinner party, let's just say 3 or 4 people from which entertainers or which filmmakers would you want to sit at a dinner party with?
I would want Katharine Hepburn there. I would want Sidney Pollack there. And I would want, give me one more. I'm going to throw Meryl Streep in. She's still alive, but that's no knock against her.
Well, that's a pretty good dinner party. And the last question for you, too, is, obviously there's a frustration level in Henry, as we see, and I don't want to give too much away, where he kind of wants to segue into doing something besides being an agent.
Yes.
You got to produce this project as well as just becoming an actor. How much of creative wings do you kind of want to throw out there and do different things?
I'm still feeling my way. I really am. It's interesting. I've always thought of expanding the wings in kind of like the industry we were talking about right now. But with some of the more time I've had since we're not doing the TV show anymore, I don't know. There's a lot of other interests I feel like I'm having too, like whether it's to write or to paint or to, it's fun to just experiment with other things. So in that way, I feel very young, knock on wood.
just keep being you. Jim Parsons,
Thank you.
thank you so much. The show's called Hollywood, and this is Scott Orland. Until next time.